ready to go. All right. Well, I was just about to check out some more books. Everybody's always asking me, what books do I have? Now, I've already shown you guys. I guess we can give you another little peek at some of the Wolf's stuffs. Okay, some of the library. And easy, Tiger. There we go. All right. So, one of the new ones here is the Sovereign Covenant Without Prejudice. Just pick that one up. And what I'm going to be getting down on is the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, Federal Rules of Evidence, and the Case Supplement book, just a little thicker, for the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. So the thing is, guys, is you guys have to get stuff like this, because this is where you're going to have to be able to learn to take them, all of them, any of them, in almost all jurisdictions to court, and stop playing around these lower level private courts where they want to run all of you guys like a freight train. Because that's where you're going to find your remedy, your equity, and whatever else. Okay? And they go by case law up there. So that's where your remedy is. All right. So let's get going. Once again, I want to thank everybody for checking out the channel. If this is your first time, don't forget to go to my main channel on YouTube. That way you can click on what's known as the full video list and see all 750 some odd videos that we have there, because YouTube won't always show you all of my materials. Or if you go to the main page, scroll down to the bottom and click view all videos or more videos, and that'll open all of them up, okay? Other than the ones in the private section, which you have to be a paid member and belong to the Wolf Pack and run with us. So this video is going to be coming out shortly. So if you guys haven't found out yet, people keep asking about the Telegram group. Yes, we are in a couple of Telegram groups, and we're opening up one to the complete public. And that one is called the Badwolf Unincorporated. Okay, so Badwolf Unincorporated on Telegram. So go ahead and jump in there and start communicating with your other wolves around the world. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're going to start bringing everybody around the world. Are asking, Canada and Australia, and how do I do this and whatever. So we're just gonna, let's just do it. We're just gonna open it up. All right. We've been in the shadows because that's where the wolves do their best work. But every once in a while, I guess you got to peek out into the light. Because sometimes things hide in plain sight. You guys ready to go? All right. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe, and make sure you guys take care of yourselves, all right? Stay healthy. One of the new things that I've been into lately is diatomaceous earth, but food grade, okay? And this is not advice. This is just my experience. It helps strengthen the bones and the hair and the collagen in your skin, your eyes, and all these other things, and also helps remove parasites and other things that might be in your system. All right, so look into food grade diatomaceous earth. That's one of the, and it actually is better for you. It's a silica. It's actually better for you in some degrees than vitamin C, because it actually helps to bind the vitamin C in there. And also K2 is also what I take, because that's also, it's a trifecta of things that you can do to help strengthen your body. So I just promote you guys staying healthy, but always talk to your physicians or whoever else before taking anybody's advice, even mine, before doing something. Okay? Okay. As we know, your favorite non-belligerent non-combatant, bringing you more educational information and goodies, gems, if you will. We're about to talk about the EIN. All right. So the EIN is your taxpayer identification number. Okay. Now, there are some situations where you may not be a taxpayer. And remember, guys, if they try to say that you're doing whatever you're doing is tax evasion, it's not tax evasion, it's tax avoidance. That's what they call it. I like how they use these words that sound like you're still in there. Okay. You don't have to be, depending on your filing. Remember to use your W8BNs or your W4Vs or your 8233s, your 1040 NRs, and whatnots. Okay, so the employer identification number. Now, what does this mean? So to employ, okay, one, it's their term, okay, to be in business. Identification, they want to lock you in to what account is yours and that you are representing, and number is something that typically they're going to make money off of. All right. So even though they don't own numbers, this is just their system. So the employer identification number, also known as a federal employer identification number, or an FEIN. These are all the same, guys. Even your social security numbers are all from the same block of numbers. It just depends on which block out of that block you get them from as to its use. Or it's known as a federal tax identification number. It is a unique 9-digit number assigned by the Internal Revenue Service to business entities. So all of it's business. Either you're a taxable business or you're a non-taxable business in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Operating in the United States. Now, once again, they do not define in the United States. So I see a lot of other gurus out there talking about, oh, this and that and whatever, the United States. But right here, and only because we're working with the IRS, we know that the United States has 3 different definitions. And in this particular use, we know that they mean the corporate United States, not the free United States of the geographical land republic, which we own, okay? So those are the 2. The third one is Congress, all right? So for the purposes of identification, use the most comprehensive EIN finder with over 7.3 million records to freely verify or search EINs for the business, for your business partners, contractors, etc. So some people have told me that they're not able to, which I don't know how, find out who owns the company or where the company is located. These all should be simple Google searches, guys. A lot of these questions you guys are asking me are either in my videos or it's a Google search. Because 9 times out of 10, when you ask me and I don't know, I'm just going to Google search it. Yes, I know. I just kind of, 1,000 paper cutted myself because people like to set up consultations. And by all means, I enjoy the consultations, but I'm not going to take money from you when it's something you guys can do. Google search it. Now, if you Google search and you can't find something, or you need something specifically down in depth or a walkthrough, then yes. But do the simple search first and then contact me, or go through my videos, guys. All right, stop spending money, even with me. I mean, I don't mind you spending money with me. I'm saying stop spending so much money to all these gurus, $250 a half hour and whatever else. Do the research yourselves. And if it comes down to it, then contact me or whoever. I'm not saying it's all me by any means, but you got to start using the melon, all right? Start thinking. Build your brain up, all right? So if you go to this particular website, which is EIN Tax ID, so EIN taxid.com, and there are a number of them. This is just happened to be one of the top ones that I found. When you go here, if you scroll down, first of all, it's going to give you all the EINs for all the top companies in the United States of America, okay? Which technically they shouldn't use America, because even though they're physically here on paper, they're actually in the United States. Because if they were outside of the U.S., then they would be in America doing business privately. But I mean, maybe some of them are operating, but probably not. Well, we'll say most of them are not. But the wealthy people on top, yeah, they're doing it in the private. That's America. All right, so as you see here, everything from Citibank to Dexcom to Dollar Tree and so on and so forth, all the way down to Zimmer Holdings, Yum Brands, a lot of these. And remember, guys, a lot of these companies are owned by, let's see if they're even on here. Oh, look, just happened to stop on BlackRock Incorporated, who happens to own like 90-some% of all of these corporations. Probably somebody you guys should put money in or something. They're already wealthy, so if they're going to be wealthy, you might as well get wealthy with them. Some people would argue, don't feed the devil, like the DC Beast. I agree with that. But in this case, BlackRock and I can't think of the name of the other one, but they're the 2 major holders. But all I'm going to say is I've got money in them. If they're going to get rich, might as well get rich with them. That's also the thing, guys. That's why you should also know who's running stuff. All right. That's why I bring you guys this information so you guys know what's going on. Know who the big boys are. Sure, you might want to invest in AT&T. Also good. Invest in the things that aren't going anywhere, that have been around since you were a kid. Okay? Or anything that's, as soon as you hear something hot, new company just drop, put money in it. All of them are going to have an initial IPO. Get into it when it's on its lowest level. it's going to skyrocket up. Once it gets to, anywhere around like either 100% of what you already put in there, pull the money out. It's going to drop somewhere in that first, couple of months to a year. Okay, if even, usually around 6 to 7 months, it's going to bottom out. Bang! Take that money, put it back into it. Not telling you what to do, just education from your favorite non-belligerent, non-combatant, neutral party. And you put the money back into it. Okay? So you're gonna hit that jump, peak, it's gonna come down. Once it bottoms out, put your money back into it. Then now this is going to be your long-term investment. The first one is gonna be your short-term, and you're gonna get out once it bottoms out. And if you know how to do calls and puts, where you're basically not just buying the stock, but you're actually predicting if it's going to go up, you can not only put money in it, but you can do, I believe it's a call, where you ride it up. And then once it gets to that peak, like I said, about 5-6 months in, then you're going to do a put and write it down. So you're predicting that's going to go down. So you've made money going up, you've made money going down, and you've made money by having it in there, also by buying the stock, because those are two separate things. Pull the money out, hits the bottom. Now you just put some of that money back in it, and it's your long-term investment. So short-term investment, then long-term investment. Okay, guys? Like I said, this is how it works. So anyway, a lot of people ask why I'm not a multi-millionaire. It's because I'm too busy learning all this stuff. Okay? I don't usually have time to do that. Not wealthy, but I'm not hurting either. Okay. But this is information that I've gotten from multimillionaires. It's stuff that I've taught myself. This is stuff that I, advice and information I've been given by inside people. Got lots of people on the inside, various different state, federal, whatever agencies, various societies have reached out and given me some information to share with you guys on certain things. So as always, guys, vet the information that you're getting. Even vet my information, especially vet the average guru on YouTube. That's one thing you'll never hear me say, is that I am that. I'm always a learner. Okay? All right, so anyway, let's get back to it. So once you go to this website, okay, you can type in the name, the EIN if you know it, or the name of the company. Okay? So let's take, even though this is easy peasy, well, let's do BlackRock, all right? Even though it's already down there, we just showed you. I could just click on the link, but BlackRock, INC, bang. Okay. Now here's one of the things I didn't tell you about BlackRock. BlackRock owns a lot of stuff, not just a lot of businesses, but they have multiple everything BlackRock. I mean, look at this: BlackRock Holding, BlackRock Trucking, BlackRock Trust, BlackRock Realty, BlackRock LLC, BlackRock Management. All right, BlackRock of America. Now, most of these are probably going to be under the same. The list goes on, guys. You can see this, like, just goes on and on. Okay. So now it's going to tell me the address. It's going to give me their phone number, and also, as I made with the other video, you can go to DNB, which is Dun and Bradstreet. Okay, I think it's .com, and look up the company there and find out all the information you need to, and then some. All right. So that's it, guys. That's how you do an employer search. It's how you track down the company that you're doing business with, or you're going to partner with, or you want to research. Or you may just want to make sure that the company that reached out to you for employment or whatever is real. I've had fake offers come to me. Oh, I'm, from BlackRock Trust. Okay. And then you go to BlackRock themselves here, contact them directly. And they're like, yeah, no, we didn't send you an invite. We don't need any of your social or whatever. So be careful. Always do your research. You go to a website, do a who's IP, search on them. Find out who really owns it. Find out where they're registered. Okay. I did this when I bought some tools online 2 or 3 years ago, and the website was fake. Well, it was real. They were really taking money, but they weren't really giving the tools. And so long story short, I got my money back after working with the federal government and the various, other agencies. And I gave them all the information because I checked them out by doing a who's IP search, found out where they're located, seen all their other little scam sites, and reported all of them. So that's why for the few people out there who've been attempting or have scammed me out of a couple bucks, don't think that you're not reported. Okay, so that also goes for the people out there who are using my information or logos and likenesses. When I see it, it gets reported. All right, even slander, even defamation of character by calling people such as myself the S word, sovereigns. That's dangerous. You're getting reported. So, like I said, I don't have to be the bully on the block. I just have to tell the bully on the block who's bothering me. And then, like Freddy, 1, 2, they're coming for you. So, moving on, that's how you do the search, guys. Those are the two main places. Your EINtaxid.com and also DNB.com. Dun & Bradstreet will also get you all the information you need on most corporations running out there. So that's it, guys. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully you appreciate the information. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. Thank you once again from your favorite U.S. national and guest of the United States, the Badwolf. Applause, please. All right, exit stage left. Woo! Badwolf's out. I say bye. All right, guys. I'll holler at you later. Take care of yourselves. Stay a little zany out there, because if you take all this stuff serious all the time, it'll make you an idiota. Oh, wait, doesn't that mean private person in the courts? One not clothed in office? One not subject to their jurisdiction? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.